Candide is a satirical novel written by the French philosopher Voltaire, first published in 1759. The story follows the adventures of the young and naive Candide, who is taught by his mentor, Pangloss, that all is for the best in the best of all possible worlds. However, Candide's journey takes him through a series of disastrous and absurd events, challenging his optimistic worldview. The novel begins in the castle of the wealthy Baron Thunder-ten-tronckh in Westphalia, where Candide lives a sheltered and contented life. He is deeply in love with the Baron's daughter, Candide. However, their love is forbidden, and Candide is banished from the castle after being caught kissing her. This event marks the beginning of Candide's adventures. Throughout his travels, Candide encounters numerous misfortunes, including being enlisted in the army, witnessing the horrific Lisbon earthquake, and being robbed by pirates. Pangloss, who had been presumed dead, reappears in Lisbon and explains that he survived the earthquake. Despite the overwhelming evidence of the world's suffering and imperfections, Pangloss still clings to his optimistic philosophy. As Candide's journey continues, he meets various characters who share their life stories, exposing the harsh realities of their existence. From the disillusioned scholar Martin to the disillusioned Cacambo, who serves as Candide's loyal companion, each character challenges Candide's optimistic outlook. Candide's encounters with various religious figures further criticize the institutions and beliefs of the time. He encounters the Anabaptist Jock, who helps him but eventually drowns while trying to save others, and the ruthless Grand Inquisitor, who orders Candide's flogging for seemingly trivial reasons. Throughout the novel, Candide reunites with Candide, only to find her in destitute conditions. Despite the hardships they face, Candide remains committed to marrying her, holding on to his unwavering love. The events that follow, including a series of unfortunate events in El Dorado, challenge Candide's belief in a utopian world. In the latter part of the novel, Candide and his companions establish their own utopian society in Turkey. However, even in this seemingly perfect world, they encounter conflicts and discover that there is no place that entirely escapes the imperfections of reality. Candide is a scathing critique of the optimism prevalent during the Enlightenment period. Voltaire uses satire and irony to expose the flaws and absurdities of the prevailing philosophical and religious beliefs of the time. Through the protagonist's misadventures and disillusionment, the novel suggests that blind optimism and unwavering belief in a perfect world are futile and can lead to ignorance and complacency. In conclusion, Candide is a masterpiece of philosophical satire that challenges the prevailing optimistic worldview of its time. Voltaire's vivid storytelling and biting wit continue to captivate readers and serve as a timeless reminder of the complexities of the human condition and the search for meaning in an imperfect world. As Candide's journey progresses, he and his companions face a series of moral dilemmas and philosophical debates. They encounter various societies with contrasting beliefs and values, exposing the wide spectrum of human perspectives. In one instance, Candide visits the mythical land of El Dorado, a utopian society where gold is abundant, poverty is unknown, and everyone lives in harmony. However, Candide soon realizes that despite their wealth, the Eldoradans lack ambition and desire for worldly possessions. This challenges his previous belief that material wealth equates to happiness. After leaving El Dorado, Candide and his companions find themselves in Suriname, witnessing the horrors of colonial exploitation and the brutal treatment of slaves. Voltaire uses this setting to condemn the injustice and cruelty of the colonial system and denounce the notion of European superiority. Throughout the novel, Candide's encounters with various religious figures further criticize the institutions and beliefs of the time. He meets the pessimistic scholar Martin, who provides philosophical debates on the nature of human suffering. Candide also encounters the optimistic dervish, who dismisses the idea of actively intervening in the world's affairs and urges acceptance of fate. Despite the relentless hardships and disillusionment, Candide remains resilient, maintaining his commitment to Candide and his belief in the power of love. He repeatedly expresses his optimism, though tempered by the experiences he has undergone. At the end of the novel, Candide, Candide, Pangloss, and Martin retire to a farm in Turkey, where they attempt to find contentment in a simple life. Voltaire leaves the reader with the famous conclusion, advising them to cultivate their own garden. This phrase symbolizes the idea of focusing on practical and meaningful actions in the face of an imperfect world, rather than pursuing unattainable ideals. Candide is not only a critique of optimism but also a commentary on the human condition and the pursuit of happiness. Through Candide's tumultuous journey, Voltaire explores the complexities of human nature, the frailty of human reasoning, and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The novel's enduring appeal lies in its sharp wit, memorable characters, and thought-provoking satire. Candide remains a timeless classic that challenges readers to question their beliefs, confront societal norms, and reflect on the complexities of the human experience. As we journey with Candide through the highs and lows of his adventures, we are reminded of the importance of questioning, critiquing, and seeking a deeper understanding of the world. Voltaire's literary masterpiece continues to inspire generations of readers to challenge prevailing ideologies and cultivate a critical and compassionate perspective on life's complexities.